You guys, I've been talking for 6 minutes. I was talking for 6 minutes. I'm mute. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry. I was saying peace. I said peace to everybody. Peace to Ignatius, dead or fed, mind over matter, JB the jeweler. Saying thank you for joining our Ren L rated. I'm playing all this like, oh my, thank you, JB. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Antonio. So basically, I'm just saying we can't. I'm over here trying to elevate, trying to teach, and again, being slandered, lied on, attacked, and I want to be on YouTube to teach. And I really have contemplated that I might not want to do this because I want my channel to be better. But this isn't negative. I'm showing people you don't have to be harassed, you don't have to be lied on, you don't have to be a victim of these people. You can stand up and use all of your rights. It is illegal. It is a misdemeanor and a felony for someone to record you, to eavesdrop on a conversation without your consent and record you, or just to listen to a conversation, even if it's you on both of you on the phone, not eavesdrop. If you're both talking and the person records you, it is a serious offense in California. Now, the reason I'm doing this live is that I want this person and everyone to know that, yeah, I'm not playing with you when I say I have the recording, and I will take it to the authorities. So let's go back and listen to you saying that you were listening in a conversation and that you said you turned on a recorder. So I'm sorry, guys.
That's understanding to why, I cooked her the way I did. And again, that it's just a whole bunch of, but I was on mute.
Oh, listen to that.
So, I've never had anything to say about the broad if I didn't hear her talking shit about me on the back end for no fucking reason. There was absolutely no reason for her to open her mouth about me, say anything. Okay? So at this point, I'm just more like, now they're just throwing me in the story just so that they can talk shit. That's it. So what I'm going to do is just play a recording of Nicole in the car on the phone. And I was on the phone as well, but I was on mute.
Oh, let's listen to that again.
I never had anything to say about the broad if I didn't hear her talking shit about me on the back end for no fucking reason. There was absolutely no reason for her to open her mouth about me, say anything. Okay? So at this point, I'm just more like, now they're just throwing me in the story just so that they can talk shit. That's it. So what I'm going to do is just play a recording of Nicole in the car on the phone. And I was on the phone as well, but I was on mute. So at this point, I'm just more like, now they're just throwing me in the story just so that they can talk shit. That's it. So what I'm going to do is just play a recording of Nicole in the car on the phone. And I was on the phone as well, but I was on mute.
That's a felony. That's a felony. It's not going to be a misdemeanor for you because you did it habitually, and I do have you saying that you were recording, and even it says first recording. So this is probably going to be a felony, and you did it against me and someone else. So it's not just like your first. You did it multiple times. So let's continue to listen to her.
A little bit.
Let's listen to the recording. I thought you guys could hear me.
And
sorry.
lie and do all the shit that she's been doing, but they want to. But I really don't have nothing to do with the bottom line. Nobody finds that weird or crazy.
All this woman does is get on the internet and lie. She attacks people out of the blue, and then she says she doesn't know why people are talking about her. You're attacking people. You're trying to ruin people's lives. Just because you weren't smart and you get on the internet and ruined your life doesn't mean you have to get to ruin everybody else's life. And so I'm just playing this, and then I'll get the law, and then it'll be a short video. Like, subscribe. Please like this video. Please subscribe. I promise you I don't do this kind of content. I usually am trying to teach, trying to elevate, having fun with my subscribers. But this, no, you don't have to be bullied online. You don't have to sit back and be a victim. You know, people say just ignore it. You can only ignore it so much. And if you see it's continuing, you have to take a stance, fight back to the fullest extent of the law. And I'm going to do that. You can try to shame me and say, oh, you're a rat, you're this, you're a Karen. No, I'm a law-abiding citizen who wants people to mind their own business. If you don't agree with my content, go do your own thing and don't look at my channel. You don't have to come to my channel. You don't have to think about me. I don't think about you until you start slandering me. So here's the crime, the felony, not federal, the felony offense. But we're going to get to the law, but let me finish playing her recording us.
I ain't got time. I agree. But the whole point of it is that even on the back end, she was telling folks, "Oh, CRY4HelpDiva's doing this and doing that." And if you go over to my page, you'll see I only
you
talk
were
about
doing that.
On the phone, but I'm about to bring it back to people's memories.
She was.
I agree.
She was doing
but
it.
The whole point of it is that even on the back end, she was telling folks, "Oh, CRY4HelpDiva's doing this and doing that." And if you go over to my page, you'll see I only talked about this bitch one time until after I heard this phone call about.
Do you hear how crazy she is? She's like, the woman was like, CRY4HelpDiva's doing this and that. Oh, I only talked about her one time. Yeah, leave people alone. And I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm sticking up for righteousness. Leave people alone if you don't want to be talked about. If you don't want anybody firing back or calling the police on you and pressing charges or contacting the pharmacy board to get your pharmacy license taken because you're not conducting yourself to where people feel safe with you being having access to confidential health information and drugs and distribution of it. Of course, people are going to do that because you are breaking the law and you are unstable and you are stalking people. Just having this on my channel is annoying because now I have very beautiful people following me. I have subscribers who care about being better people, but I have to address people like you. Anyway, let me finish. I'm so sorry to the darkest minds of the light. So sorry to the sisters that are elevating. So sorry to the brothers who are elevating, but this will help you. If you start to get harassed, online, you can fight back. You don't have to be treated with slander and lies and attacks and threats. This isn't a threat. This is a promise because I am protected by the law and I'm going to utilize it just like I always have. You're no different just because you're a woman, CRY4HelpDiva. I'm going to send this recording to the police, contact them in California. If you continue to bother me, if I see, I said if I hear one recording, it doesn't matter. If I see you say one more thing about me on the internet, I'm sending this to the police. I'm pressing charges.
Like for y'all. Then that's when I got on the bitch head because I said, she out here just lying and just throwing me into shit. So, I mean, people may have forgot what they said a couple months ago on the phone, but I'm about to bring it back to people's memories because I don't have time for the shit. Hold on. What did I say to her? I told him that I still pretty good about I don't know why you don't like me. But are you getting bullied online by CRY4HelpDiva? No, I told him I was getting bullied online anyway, in general. Oh, okay. So sometimes during I don't know when I said, but I could tell that CRY4HelpDiva was upset with me for some reason, and I was like, I don't have any problem. So wait, okay, so let me get this straight, because I want to know what's going on. So I'm not sure when, so I won't be able to tell you when, I don't know. No, listen. Okay, you have a problem with CRY4HelpDiva on YouTube recently, or just in the past? I just seen her, like, I was getting a lot of backlash, and people are asking about what they like, oh, CRY4HelpDiva doesn't like, CRY4HelpDiva said you attacked me, blah, blah. That's what you're talking about. And then so I finished watching several videos bitching me, what up on me. And then going after, I see the comment, somebody said, why are you driving the road? And she said, you attacked me in the comment. And I said, when you told me that, I was like, that's not true. I've never spoken to you anymore. And I've never talked about you in a bad way. Anything, straight up lie. They're happy. They make it seem like I attacked them so they can retaliate. It's not true. She's just like,
So you can hear her making comments. Just that's proof that you can hear her in the background going, So she's muted out and recording our conversation. So enough said. Yeah, I'm going to just let people know that she's breaking the law. So let's go ahead and get to screen share and read what California law says about what she's doing. All right, here we go. Screen share this. Yep. So, eavesdropping. Okay. Eavesdropping law. Okay, there it is. Dang, it says it's not responding. All right, maybe I'll have to just read it. I don't know why my computer's doing this. But yeah. And by the way, I'm sharing this from her channel. So, she's thought she could take it down. Let me rephrase it. I'm sharing this recording, which was originally from her channel. And so once I let her know you're breaking the law, she's like, I don't care. No, she didn't say I don't care. She's like, oh, Nepal's trying to get me locked up. Well, leave me alone. Yeah, you're going to jail. Can you guys even still hear me? Because for some reason. All right, I'm going to close this and I'll be right back. Can you all hear me? Is the audio still choppy? Yes, no? Okay. Is it choppy? Dropping law. Okay, let me play this. Maybe you'll hear it. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's better? Okay, thank you. Let me see if I can screen share this. Okay, I think it's screen sharing. Okay. California Penal Code 632 PC prohibits eavesdropping, which is using an electronic amplifying or recording device to listen in on another person's confidential communication. The offense can be prosecuted as either a misdemeanor or a felony and carries a maximum sentence of up to 3 years in jail. Note that California is a two-party consent state. This means all parties to a telephone call or conversation must give their consent before someone can record it. Cry for help, Diva. PC 632 states that, quote, a person who intentionally and without the consent of all parties to a confidential communication, who intentionally uses an electronic amplifying or recording device to eavesdrop upon or record the confidential communication, whether the communication is carried on among the parties in the presence of one another or by means of a telegraph, telephone, or other devices except a radio. We weren't using CBs, we were using telephones. That person shall be punished by a fine not exceeding $2,500 per violation. She said she has several recordings. And or imprisonment in a county jail not to exceed 1 year, or in a state prison not to exceed 3 years, or by both that fine and imprisonment. So you can either go to county jail for a year, Clyde, or you can spend some time in state prison, not federal, state prison for 3 years. Examples: recording a boss's conversation with other employees, recording the conversation of a hotel guest while staying in the next room, using a laptop in an intimate restaurant to record the conversation between two patrons. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the felony eavesdropping is punishable by imprisonment in state prison for up to 3 years, and the misdemeanor will be a year in county jail. When is eavesdropping a crime? Well, if the person has intent to record, if the person does not get consent from all parties, and if the person uses an electronic device. That's everything that she's done. What are the penalties? We went over that. You're, a year to 3 years in county or state jail and monetary fines. When is eavesdropping a crime in California? Remember, it's Penal Code 632, Clyde, PC. So go look at that, all right? I'm sure you've already looked it up. Okay. The only defense to this charge would be if the person had no intent to eavesdrop. Well, that's not her. If the person got consent, oh, that's not her. And if no electronic device was involved, well, that's not her. So you have no defense at all in court. So let's see here. Yeah. Are recordings admissible as evidence? Recordings are admissible in court if they were taken by the police. I'll send them to the police. They're also admissible in some instances when taken by private citizens. I'm a private citizen. But I think they mean recordings that are admissible. Like, this doesn't pertain to her. They're talking about, like, if when a recording's admissible, like, when is it okay for you to do that? When the police, I get it. When the police record people, they're outside of that law. They're not prosecuted. And also when taken by private citizens. But let's see what that means. It does not apply to someone who is recording the conversation with the intent to share it without the other person's consent. That's you, CRY4HelpDiva. So you're not outside of the law. So pretty much, she recorded me, was listening to our conversation, and she admits it. I was gonna play this video, but nah, I'll leave it. So yeah. And me, by the way, me sharing this, I am the crime is against me. I have a right to share this, to show what she's doing, what she has done, and it is on the public. It's put out in the public. So I'm not sharing a recording that I did. This is a crime that she committed. So no, I'm not breaking the law. I'm actually the one who has been. I'm the defendant. No, actually, I'm the one who's been offended by her. The crime has been committed against me, and actually to misunderstood. But she can do what she wants to do with this. But I'm just letting you guys know, I'm not going to play this. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to move up. I'm tired of being low vibrational with my people. So yeah. Peace to Genesis, Zach, Zakori, Garner Riddle, and no, that's some troll. That's a troll account. But like, if you guys say, well, I thought you said you're done. I am done with it, but I have to, like, with these type of people, I told you I have to ease my way out. And this was something I had to do. Let her know. Everybody else, not just her. She already knows. Yeah, she said Nepal's going to send me to jail. Yeah, I am going to send you to jail. You are an adult and you are in society. You have to follow the rules, or you can be locked up like the unruly wild animal that you're behaving as. Innocent animals are out in the wild in their element, and they're captured and put in zoos. They didn't even deserve that. And they stay behind bars and locked up. So why do you think you can just be out here deliberately harming other people and not be locked up. All right, family. Thank you. I'm not going to do this much longer. Sorry to take up your time, but I love you. Peace to everybody. Peace to the darkest minds of the light. I hope you're not really, don't even worry about tuning into this. If you did, if you did, thank you. But yeah, this is just to let people know you do not have to be cyberbullied while you're on this internet. People get on here to learn, to teach, to laugh, to unwind, to elevate. But then you always have those who just, they just want to be toxic. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom, hotep, namaste, jumbo, ashe. All the greetings of love and light to the darkest minds of the light. Have a wonderful day, okay? Peace.